My 600-Pound Life, Roseann from season 12, episode 5. This actually came in as a request. I'm going to start recapping all of the seasons from season 1, but somebody wanted to know what Roseann was up to, and so this is this video. I'm going to recap her episode and then give a little update. And if there's somebody that you would like me to look into for my 600-Pound Life, please let me know. I did do a series on the Asante brothers, which is a separate playlist that you can find on my profile. Roseann here is a super fun, spunky lady from Arkansas, and she's 58. She lives with her family, her grandkids and kids, and she also has a fiance. They went to high school together, and then at their 20-year reunion, they found each other, and they've been together ever since. She is able to walk, but she does require a motorized wheelchair most of the time, and she is on oxygen. She says that she's had her chair for over 20 years, and about 20 years ago, she was over 700 pounds. But in month 1, she goes to see Dr. Now, and she is at 564. She also gives us one of the most memorable lines in all of my 600-pound history.
So how motivated you are to change your eating habits?
I'm very motivated. If you smell a dog crack there and you told me to bend over and start eating it, that's what I would do.
Dr. Now says, go home, lose 50 pounds, come back, and we'll chat about weight loss surgery. So after 1 month, she has lost 67 pounds. He says, that is fantastic. He says, because you have issues with your heart, you need to go to your cardiologist and he needs to clear you for surgery. So she goes and gets that checked out. Everything is good. He clears her for surgery. But the stress of trying to move down to Houston, leaving everybody that she knows is really getting to her. So she only loses 5 pounds in the next month. Dr. Now says, what's going on? You're slowing down. I need you to lose 50 pounds a month or else I'm not going to do the surgery. So she's like, bet. She moves down to Houston with her stepson's fiance right here. And when they check her weight after a month again, she is down 43 pounds, which he considers close enough to the 50. In month 8, she does get her surgery. She's lost 12 pounds since her last weigh-in. And Dr. Now says, that's good enough. Let's go ahead and do your surgery. And she makes it through surgery just fine. At month 10, it's been a month since surgery. She is down another 44 pounds, which puts her at 393. And that's where she leaves off. We don't get a month 11 and 12 like we normally do, but she, at this time, is living in Houston. She is doing good. She's losing the weight she needs to. And at some point, her fiance also moves down to be with her. There's one little quote that she says at the very end, which I love, because earlier in the episode, he said something like, I don't have any magic. You're just going to have to do this yourself. And so the quote that she says is, Dr. Now says there's no magic in the world, but the way he's given me a whole new life, that's pretty magical. So this is her in the very beginning of the episode, kind of a close-up of her face. And this is her at the end of the 10 months, having lost 171 pounds. What is she up to now? So unfortunately, there's not a lot out there about her. She does have a Facebook, but there are no current pictures of her. There's a picture of, I believe, her mom and then one of her grandchildren, which she does have custody of. And I found several old Facebooks, but they were all well before the show, like 2017 and earlier. This is the thing that was posted most recently where she says, you never know when the sand in your hourglass is going to run out. So I just wanted to say, I love you. I'm going to challenge one person out of my family and friends to put this on their wall. Tomorrow is not promised. I love you. She also did post this. Clearly, she's not 99 years old. She's only 60 at the time. And I think this was just like a joke prank that her and her grandkids did or something like that. Or maybe her grandkids made for her and gave it to her and she's the best grandma ever. But I want to know what these 45 bad deeds are. Roseann, we want to know. Give us a story time. We want to know how bad you were. November of 2024, there was some kind of like Renaissance fair or something like that where they live. And it looks like they're selling these tumblers here where you can customize and I don't know, like you fill it with the gel or whatever and it's all sparkly. And so they had this tent there for this festival. I did find one photograph that was pretty far away that was posted on her fiance's Facebook. You can see her just a little bit, but she clearly didn't know that the photo was happening. And so I'm not going to show that photo because she's made it very clear on her Facebook that she doesn't want to be public and she doesn't want to share any updates. But from what I can tell, she looks kind of around the same weight as she did when she left the show. But like I said, the photo's very far away. There's like tables and things in front of her. And so it's really hard to tell. There was this article from last year and they kind of also couldn't come up with much either from what they found. Basically that she still is very active with her family. They've been engaged since 2022. Her fiance was diagnosed with skin cancer, but looks like he's doing good. And really there was nothing else that they could find either. So wherever she is, whatever she's doing, I hope that it is going great. I hope that she gets married soon and that she's able to join her husband on his trips because he is a truck driver. And I just wish nothing but the best for her.